The issue with Canada, we went to Canada in November 2019, just November past, and we had a disagreement. There was some money that went missing, my personal money, and it was just me, him, and our baby in the hotel. When we go to Canada, we stay in hotel. Oluo doesn't own a house in Canada. He doesn't own a car in Canada. So we stay in hotel. We use Uber. It's my credit card that we use to pay for these things. You understand? So I asked him, some money went missing. What happened? Please.
How much?
I don't wish to disclose,
Okay.
He now got very defensive and started, abusing me verbally. Oh, yeah. I don't,
You're free.
He got very defensive and very, and he now called one of his friends to say, he called his friend and he said, my wife is about to call the police on me and come and get because, if there's police issue and I don't want, and my stool and my position.
But were you trying to get the police on him really?
Not at all. Not at all.
It was just being dramatic.
We know him to have a dramatic personality. You understand? And his friend came and got him and he took all his belongings out of the hotel and then he left. This was November 15th. My son's birthday was November 16th. And he left that and he went to Nigeria to join, a popular Lagos monarch for the burial of his, father's, it was a remembrance of his father's passing, this monarch in Lagos. And
his friend.
Then left me and my son in Canada and started messaging me through text message once he got back to Nigeria.
Your son was to do his own birthday 24 hours, so he just left the young
man didn't make any, he likes to post on Instagram, happy birthday, nothing from my son, nothing. And he started sending text messages from Lagos that, stay in Canada, don't come back. I said, but where will we go? We don't have anywhere to go. Do you want us to sleep in a shelter? He says, you're free to go to shelter. All my other baby moms are taking care of themselves. Find a way to take care of yourself. And I was like, so what happened? Why are you? So that's the first time he tried to abandon us in November. And I still took myself and came back to Nigeria. I arrived in Nigeria, I believe it was like December 3rd or something of that nature. And when I got back to Nigeria, we didn't have any problems, until about 2 weeks before I was sent out the palace. I discovered that he was, having an illicit, dealings with our housemaid.
He was having a sexual intercourse affair with your housemaid? Because, how did you cut him?
I confronted him. It was...
No, you're honest.
Things are not... It's not easy thing to say.
But you have to say it so that we will learn from it.
When I approached him about it, he was just basically very nonchalant, like he didn't care. And he was like, what do you want me to do? Should she just die? But that's what they're wishing for us. Any woman that you're putting yourself with, you're opening the doorway to different you're putting me at risk spiritually. You're putting me at risk, my health. There's things as AIDS in Africa. That's very real. Did I come from Canada to contract these kind of diseases? We live in the middle of a rural kind of community. It's not like Lagos. It's not it's very a lot of bushes and trees and not a lot of civilization. You understand? Which I loved Iwo. I love Iwo with my whole heart. I lived there for 4 years. I served Iwo I stood beside this. Imagine you're standing beside someone who is irrational, have many personalities. You're an emir, you're an eze, you're an obi, you're an emperor, you have many, some days you wake up, you don't know if, is he upset today or is he happy today or let's not piss him off today. Let's not make him. And I stood there for 4 years. No generator. no, we just got a generator in October. It was, God bless him, His Excellency, Senator Oriolowo, that is also from Iwo, that donated a generator, a Mikano generator, that we can have lights. Everything in that palace was donated. It was Chief Ogundogun that bought the chairs that we sit on, that even bought our bed that we sleep in. But this man will be going around saying, I spent all his money. Which money was I spending? I would go to baggy markets. I would go on foot to baggy market. I would be buying my clothes. OJ market in Ibadan. My woman in OJ that makes my Ofi. One pack of Ofi is 5K. So you're looking at my pictures on Instagram. Oh, she looks beautiful. She's enjoying. Oh, Lori, I trust you're enjoying. I trust it. One pack of it takes 2 pack of Ofi to make it. 2 pack is 10K. What is that? But people would look at picture and say, oh, she's enjoying. And he went everywhere to say he spent all his money on me. I don't have a business. I don't have a car. The cars that we drove, that we're driving, the new Lexus that we're driving, it was given to us by, I don't want to say any names, but it was during the election, a great politician from Lagos donated that money to Oluo. That we would vote APC. Adeoti, the former SSG of Osun State. Is that his name, Adeoti?
Yes, Adeoti, yes, Adeoti.
And he made everybody vote for Adeoti and told us that if we don't vote, we have to vote for somebody that is from Iwo. And if we don't vote for Adeoti, then curses will fall upon us because we voted against the land. You understand?
And Olu was saying that?
Yes! But you took APC money. And then you will say that I spent all your money. Where is all the money that I spent? The Prado that we have another vehicle, is a Toyota or something, a SUV. It was donated to us by one Alhaji, God bless his heart. Our Hilux is donated to us by one Alhaji that's so generous to us. I will keep your name, because a lot of people don't want to be named because they don't want Oluos. They don't want to be in the news.
What of the Nissan Jeep too that was branding about the black one?
The Nissan Jeep.
Nissan. Is it there?
It was one Jeep. It was a black Jeep. It was a 2013 Jeep. He went and put, it's 2013. He put 2018 body on it. 2018 exterior on it. You understand? And it was donated. And there's no money, people. We don't own it. Right now I'm in Lagos. I'm homeless with my child. It's very shameful. You understand? We've been out of the palace for 5 months. Now 1 naira has this king donate for your son Odudua that you claim, it's the first Odudua that you use my son to trend. Nobody in Yoruba land names their son Odudua.
So your son is with you? I was thinking the son is in the palace.
No.
You mean your son lives with you? He dumped your son?
Son is with me.
I can't believe it, Your Highness.
My son is, I would have took him with us today, but because of COVID, you understand. My son is with me.
Are you sure, man? Your Excellency, Your Highness. I can't believe this. I mean, if I were a man and I'm sending my wife away, I will have to take the child to myself. Because I thought when you came to Nigeria, you took the child to the palace before you were sent out of the palace. Are you telling me that your son was rejected alongside with you? Yes. What kind of man does that?
He's now saying that my son is not his.
I can't believe this.
My son is not his. My son is 3 years old. My son will be 4 in November. So it's just last week you woke up and decide that the child is not yours. You understand? He hasn't given 1 penny for the baby. My baby has got malaria. He's got sick. I have to find money to buy medicine, to take him to the hospital, to do all these things. My son is a crown prince, and you're saying that my son is not yours. But you're still doing interviews all around saying, I named my son Odudua. Stop using us to trend.
The name Odudua, did he consult you before he gave you this? He gave his son name, because Odudua is a very symbolic name. We are going to order. Yeah.
It is.
It's symbolic. It's a Yoruba name, and it's the name of the progenitor of the Yoruba culture. So when he put that name on your son, did he consulted you, and were you in agreement?
I didn't have a choice. Imagine it's my first child ever in life. I gave birth to this boy. Oluo wasn't in Canada with me. He was having an affair with one girl from Iwo, one Omalara Afolabi. You understand? And I was in Canada. I gave birth to this child by myself in a hospital room.